Now, before we continue, let's take a quick look at this unique prop firm. We all know that trading with minimal capital can be a pain, especially when you want to take advantage of commodities or indices with those massive movements. So that's why we've partnered with Forex Prop Firm. So they funded up to $2 million with a profit split of up to 90%. That really caught our attention. So all you need to do is complete a challenge and verification stage and get started. Now the beauty with these guys is the objectives are actually achievable. So with 4 different capital options to choose from, there is also room for growth. So get on board, check out their dashboard and trading tools offered, and quickly accelerate your trading career. Now, another thing that caught our eye is an instant funding model that is available. So you basically skip 2 sections, then immediately get funded. This means you start making some gains from the get-go. So check them out on the link on the description below and read up on them.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's hop on the markets and see what we've got today. Don't forget to like the stream, of course, so we can keep getting better and better and being recommended. In the meantime, drop your pairs on the side so we can take a look at them. Awesome. So those are tuned in yesterday onto the Trading Nut live stream, which is pretty interesting. We did manage to get a 1 hour, 5 hour in this one on a setup that we had running. I know some of you guys did manage to follow it, and I did advise to close the trade at 5R, and eventually did come back up again into the larger time frame here. And of course, those that were following us, of course, managed to get a nice sell, dropping down to the 5R again. So that worked out pretty awesome. Today, let's just see what we've got. I'm just gonna drop 5 pairs, 5 instruments, and from there we will take it from there. Good morning, Zandile. Hoping that you are doing well today. So let's see what we've got today. So just following up on yesterday's setup, we are still bullish on the setup on this pair. As much as we did take what we could here, we are still bullish. And just to get a bit of a clean plane here, I'm going to wipe all the alerts, and I'm going to remove all the red pairs, and then we're going to take it from there. Okay, so pure GBP, we are still bullish. Now it's getting closer and closer to our entry point, so we will have an alert right here, and then we will have our stop right here. Of course, we can refine. Refine will just get you better pips quicker, but remember, you will get stopped out most of the time, and when you do get stopped most of the time, sometimes it does mess with the emotions. You don't stick to the plan, so just follow that and remember that. I hope that makes sense, guys. So Euro GBP, we are long. Good morning, Kuma. Hoping that you are well. Okay, and then moving forward, I know US 100 had an alert at night. Yeah, it did. I know it did. So I'm just gonna go deeper into price. Yeah, and it literally went AWOL. Because if you think about it, we had our sell stop somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here, and I'm not sure if we got triggered. If you guys caught this, just confirm with me. And then literally went the opposite direction. So, but according to me, this would be a loss. I'm just gonna mark it now, so that we don't rather under promise over deliver, which works out for us as well. Then it would definitely be good. Awesome, Angela. It's doing quite well actually. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like the stream. Just like the stream. Let's get active and see if we can take as much as we could from it. Awesome, guys. So just moving forward, we've got that. Okay, let's just go into the daily. I think if we go into the daily, we could see what's been happening. Oh yeah, there we go. So think I did mention this on the stream yesterday, if you guys caught it, but we'll not be diving into it here. But what we will be doing is waiting to see what price does in this level. This is on the daily, by the way. So this will be our area of interest when price comes into the zone or at that zone over there. But also remember, we could catch something in this level here. So let's just go deeper into price. So for now, we know that we are bearish in this short time frame here. Let's go deeper here and see what we can get. And I think I did mention that with this pairs, it's seldom that you find them retracing dramatically back into a zone and back down again. So that's a bit cheap. I see Alvin wants us to look at EU. We'll definitely look at that. We had a drop to the bottom, retrace, drop again. Okay. I think so far we are just going to have to really focus on these higher time frames. Literally just focus on the zone here. Focus on the zone here. And wait for price to hit those zones first before we start pushing to the upside. So let's mark those areas and of course wait for price to get there. Wait for price, don't rush price, and you'll be good. Okay, Euro USD. Don't forget to drop your questions as well there, guys. It helps for us to look at them and try and make as much of it as possible. So Euro USD, I'm just gonna hop onto yesterday's setup. So this one got dismantled, which did not trigger. Didn't meet our zones. It didn't meet our, sorry, not our zones, our rules. So we didn't dive into it. And then it got all the way above this zone over here. And once it did, it was a bit of an issue because you can't really go further because it really deteriorated this OB here at the back. So naturally that'll be removed and you'll not take those. But going back into the daily again, on your USD, I'm just going to remove some of these just so the chart looks a bit decent. Move that. And of course, I'm just going to move these markings as well. We know what they mean, so we should be fine. Okay, so with Euro USD, I'll still wait for price to come back into the zone and of course give us a nice trigger to the downside. I wouldn't take buys. I definitely would not take buys, and I'll tell you why. So on the daily, we are bearish, of course, on the daily, and I'll show you why. We had this massive downward move to the downside, a retracement forming a high downside again, which means once price does break this level here, once price breaks this level here, we'll look at this zone going to the downside and of course targeting, I'll just show you now, targeting this area, of course, wherever it turns at, and that's how I'd approach it. And I'll just go deeper into price and just to give you guys a bit of a view on it. But for now, we'll be waiting for the zone to be broken, the zone over here. So I'm gonna put an alert here, not an alert, I'm just gonna put a note, break first. So once we've got a break here, then we'll be comfortable to look for sells here at the top. And also if you go deeper into price even further, I'm just gonna go into a 4 hour just so I can give you guys an overview on it. Can you see also on the 4 hour we have this dramatic drop to the downside, and that's how we're able to catch the 7 hour here, because I mean here it's still another BOS, which is what we'll be looking at today. You had the zone here, and if you were to look at the 50% zone of that would be just above this level here, which means this candle also still count on the 4 hour, by the way. And then if I drop further into price and looking for unmitigated OBs, I'll look at something like that, drop further in, And of course, our setup will be refined even clearer. This one could also be looked as an OB. It's going to be a tricky one, so we'll have to use these two. Let's just see how many pips that is. It's a bit too high for my liking. Let's go into the 15 and just see what we can refine to. Into the 5, sorry. So the 5, we could look at that zone, but there is a high chance price could turn at that level as well. So we just have to watch what it does. But this is a more comfortable stop loss range. Better pips, better R, which means, of course, let me just move this in here and mark it, because I forgot to mark it yesterday. I remember saying I'll mark it, but I know we hit 5R on this one. Okay, there we go. Just gonna put it in there. Awesome. So we'll have this setup on Euro USD. So I'll have my alert, of course, and if you are following us on the premium signals, you'll definitely get an alert, get a message when this happens. And of course, targeting that level over there, which is roughly 4R. So I'll probably try squeeze in a bit more, try get a tighter stop loss range, and hopefully we'll get a nice push to the downside. Okay, so we'll have something along these lanes on Euro USD, and then hopping on back now into the 4-hour. I think we are good for this one. I'm just going to remove that as well, and we follow price. So that's what we'll be doing on this one. You guys can drop another pair. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. And whilst you guys are looking for other pairs to send through, gold is looking decent on the 4-hour. For now, I'm just going to wipe at this so it can look a bit decent. Swipe those. Wipe those. There we go. Awesome. So for now, we'll be looking at gold. We'll be looking at the zone over here. We had a decent OB there at the top. We have the zone over here that we'll be looking at to take it from, refine it to the one of the lowest, and see if you can find an unmitigated OB. This one is not. This one is not. Let's zoom in further and just try to see what we can get. This one, no, I don't think I'll use that one. But let me go back down to 4-hour again quickly. Let me just try and include this low. Let's try to get it from that angle. Go to the 15 and then try see if we can find a decent one over here. It's going to be a tricky one. It's going to be a tricky one because now, according to this, this is literally the only one you'd want to look at. But now let's go back and just do that. Go back into the 5. Go back into the 5 and then let's see what we have. Okay, there we go. This is much clearer. And then of course we'll have something along these ranges. You'd be better off using this because you'll probably get a better R, but using this a wider arm, but you'll most likely not going to get stopped as much. So just to be on the safe side. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Drop your pairs on the side, ask your questions. So this is what you have on gold. Gold is going to be an interesting one to work with. I love working with gold only when it gives me clean price action. And when you get clean price action, you are most probably going to get a higher return on your setups. There we go. So we are good with gold. And then I seems only want us to look at GCAD. Let's take a look at GCAD. Gold is marked. GCAD will be the last one. There we go. GCAD on the outlet already looks decent, already looks nice. We missed this setup here. Dramatic win. We actually didn't miss the setup. we had a trigger and we lost it. Why didn't I mark it? There we go. Because price did come into the zone, tapped into a little bit, and then we ended up buying, selling, and then it just dismantled our setup there and completely destroyed us, which is completely fair. You can't win all of them. There we go. So I'm just going to remove that to the side and then delete that and that and that. I hope everybody's still with me. You guys are still following. You guys are still with us. So let's see where we are. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay, so daily we are bearish. You can clearly see that. We see price coming back into the zone here. We have a bit of let me just mark this. Just delete those ones, not this one. Wait, I think I removed my X there. There we go. Let me just remove that one by one then. Okay. So GCAD, we are bearish on the daily. But you see now it has formed a bit of a low. It's retracing a bit. Broke this miniature retracement. So let's see if we might have a turn to the top side. And until that happens, we can safely scroll down to a lower time frame and try to see what we can get. This is not really it's not big enough for me to consider it as a BOS. Just for it's too small. Yes, Alvin. I don't know. Aren't you on the? You remember if you're on the bootcamp, you've got access to the signals. Don't you see the premium signals that are posted daily? If not, just drop me a message and I'll just add you in there quickly. But yeah, we're going to post everything, including the rest of the setups that we are going to do today. And yeah, hopefully get something decent from there. Okay, so on the 4 hour, I'm not seeing clearly where we're going to get our... Sorry about that, I got disconnected there. Let me just refresh this quickly. But yeah, so yeah, on the bootcamp, you do have access to that. Oh, you want to ask because you have to leave for work? Oh, no worries, man. I'll just drop everything in there. You can just check them in the day. And I think you saw the bit of an upgrade into our signals, where we actually post when to get in, when to put a buy and sell stop. So which kind of works for anybody that's working, and you don't really have to dig deeper. So what we are doing now, we'll be dropping it on the signals channel. We'll be dropping the recommended lot sizes, which will make it much easier for you guys on all indices and of course commodities, and then current crypto and forex. So that way you don't really have to do calculators as well if you are trading from home. Okay, so I got disconnected again. Not sure what the issue is, but let me just finish this GCAT setup, and then yeah, hop onto our live stream, hop onto our bootcamp, check out our prop firm series, and you'll be good. Don't forget to like as well. Okay, something's definitely wrong on my side. But that's fine, guys. If you are following it, I'll post this GCAT setup on that free Telegram channel, and we'll take it from there. Happy trading, guys.